Hey GoPro! Sunday the 6th of September 2020, 7:09 AM, driving away from Jets Coomera for the last time. And it was probably the better ones I've had, GoPro. No idiots. There were 3 other people there, they were all on the treadmill, and I was doing weights. So I had the whole thing to myself, no one was annoying me. It's actually quite surprising, because I kind of went in there with the mindset of, oh yeah, idiots, rah rah. Because I sort of slept in, I got up at 5 today. I know, GoPro, I know. So I got up at 5, so I'm like, oh, I won't get there till 5:30, there'll be some idiots there. But that was pretty chilled out. Kind of like mentally preparing, I think, to try and get back to down to Kira and stuff tonight. So kind of actually working out what I'm going to do today, because I've got to work at 3. I've got to get out of this place at like 9:30. So I was almost thinking I might go down to the uni, do uni for a couple of hours, then go to work. Then I'm almost thinking I might just sort of like hang out around sort of like Burleigh, Broadbeach, and then go to work. Almost thinking I might go to Pack Fair. Just have like a little bit of a wander around there for a couple of hours before I go to work. But it's one of those things you don't want to be wandering around too much, because it's going to be a long day, I think, today, sort of going back to work for the first time, 3 till 10, and then also going back, sleeping back in here for the first time. So it's kind of like everything's sort of happening at once, sort of thing. It's nothing like I haven't experienced it for 33 weeks, GoPro, but it's yeah. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shock to the system tonight in here, waking up, having a cold shower again down the beach, after having 5, 6, around almost more than 6 weeks in a hotel. But yeah, that is what it is, GoPro. Yeah, sounds weird when you say it out loud, 6 weeks in a hotel, but oh well. It's all, you look at it as sort of like the point of career building, I guess, GoPro. Like, I knew that prac was a thing, I knew I had to be switched on for it. I would have been able to do it in a car, but the amount of like just mental exhaustion every day, and like having a nice bed, nice dark sort of thing really helped. Why is this guy up my ass at 6 or 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning? I'm in no hurry at all, so you can do what you want to do. I might get him on the roundabout, GoPro. I hate people up my ass. So instead of turning left here, I'm going to go around the roundabout and then turn left, just so this idiot can get away from me. She might have to go to work. That might be what she's doing. There you go. This is confusing. Oh, and she was going straight anyway. She wasn't turning left. Could have turned left, GoPro. Oh, I lost my bag. There you go. I don't even know what I'm talking about, GoPro, just garbage on a Sunday morning. And I'm trying to work out what I want to do. I had like many thoughts. I thought, Harbour Town, Mount Tambourine, Robina, Burleigh Running Shop. I should probably go to the uni, but that's kind of a drive from here down to Kira, and then back to Burleigh for work, and then back to Kira to go to bed. It's a bit pointless, isn't it? Just to do maybe an hour or 2 GTPA. It might be good having a day off the assignments, because we submitted the learning support yesterday before we went to bed. I think if I didn't have the GTPA and I didn't have everything else, I could have maybe done a bit more on that one. Like sort of, yeah, it's basically just the first draft that got sort of handed in, so confident with it, confident. Get at least a credit or something. It's a 50% assignment, so even if you get 25-30%, I got about 9% for the first thing. And then this next one's 40%, 20% for that, 65-70. You should get credit overall for that subject. It's kind of like, yeah. And then yeah, so hopefully, so yeah. So yesterday basically did the 2 sections of the GTPA yesterday instead of 1. So I did the assessment, but then I also did the reflection. So I basically just got the appraising now to do. So the appraising, I've got to select 2 scenarios, one individual and one group based, and talk about sort of my impact of my teaching. And then that one's basically done. So I could possibly maybe do that tomorrow, have that all schmicko done tomorrow, and then spend Tuesday, Wednesday polishing it up, making sure, you know, references, data, appendixes, bookmarks are all where they need to be, change it into a PDF and then submit it. And that's that one done. And then we've got to go straight into 2 other ones due in 2 weeks. So I've got gymnastics, which I think I've got to do a parkour assessment. And I've got another learning support where I've got to do a 10-15 minute presentation. So I'll probably try and get the gymnastics one out of the way this weekend, and then work on the parkour one next weekend. That did make sense. Dance and gymnastics is parkour. So finish up that one, then I've got learning support due, I think, 2 weeks from today. So it's the 20th, so today's the 6th, yeah, so 2 weeks from today. So if I finish that, tidy it up next weekend, and then the week after maybe I can sort of check in somewhere, do it, and then, yeah. And then all we've got after that is research project. And I checked my emails yesterday. I've got an extension on that till November the 6th. But on the email she's like, oh, if you can submit it earlier, that would be lovely. And I haven't looked at that for 2 months ago, bro. Yeah, so if I get that going, got all the data and stuff, just got to put it all together and make it look good. So if I do that, all of October, due November the 6th, I'm almost kind of want to have it maybe done before October the 29th, because that's my lovely anniversary day. So maybe I can do something exciting on November the 29th. That'd be kind of cool, yeah, to sort of finish the uni and all. Basically finish uni, have that submitted, and I'm like, oh yeah, October 29th I can do something, go somewhere, yeah. A little bit of reflection, meditation, maybe transcend somewhere, GoPro. But first things first, today we'll go back, shower up, check out. I think I might go to Pack Fair. I think that might be the option, because Pack Fair's right near where I work, GoPro, so Pack Fair on a Sunday should be pretty relaxed. Don't really need anything. Kind of want some new running shoes, but I won't get them there because they won't sell the ones I'm after. But I might just wander the shops, maybe get a coffee or 2, check out the bookstores and stuff. Yeah, I might do that till, from what, say maybe 10 till 1ish, 3 hours wandering around, go to Burley, eat something, work at 3. Yeah. Then work 3 to 7. Work's going to feel weird, I think, GoPro, after being immersed in this teaching thing for 6 weeks. And then I get back to, hi, how are you? Customer service, man. But hopefully in life, GoPro, we probably only got 3 or 4 months of being a customer service man, and then we're a teacher. Which is kind of cool. Probably should have happened at least 10 years ago, but that's life, GoPro. That's life. Okay, buddy. Well, this will be the last time you see me driving home from that gym. So hopefully it was lovely for you, GoPro. I've enjoyed our little morning chats here. They've been going for a while, so it's almost almost 10 minutes. Boom, just ticked on 10 minutes. Okay, go for it. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll probably see how the weather is, but we might do 5 AM yoga down at Kira Beach tomorrow after the first night back in here. That might get our mindset right for life for the next 2 months. Hey buddy. Hey GoPro. Monday, 8th of September 2020. Lovely little beach meditation and yoga. Probably be about 6 AM I reckon. Sun's just popping up over there. I've been here for months. In before I was on the prac, I was sort of not coming down here because it was windy and a bit cool to stand in one spot and do yoga. So I really enjoyed that GoPro. Really enjoyed that. Lovely way to, I don't know, reset, get the thoughts right for the next couple months. Noticed the car last night, a little bit stiffer than a bed, which I've had for 6 weeks. But yeah, wasn't as, thought it might have been a bit of a shock to the system, a big change, but no, we're back used to what we're doing. Parked in the exact same spot I've been in for months previous. This is going to be the test though. This, the cold shower just here at the beach GoPro, that's going to be the test. So I've usually been standing under the hot warm water for 10-20 minutes, so we might go back to 1 minute, just boom, in and out. And then uni, so actions today, we want to get maybe half of the appraisal done, like the scenario bit, and then then tomorrow finish it up, and then Wednesday tidy it up and submit it. So that's us GoPro. We're back to what we've been doing, but we're kind of in a good spot, I think. Everything's kind of coming together. Just gotta go day by day, buddy. Day by day. So I'll see you tomorrow. GoPro, Tuesday the 8th of September 2020, probably, I want to say, probably close to 7 AM. Oh, footy club circuit, what I think is anywhere between 4 and 5 Ks, 24.57. Gotta be close to 5 Ks. They've got the lines marked for the footy field, so I was sort of like going right on the outside too, so pretty close to 5. A little bit of a circuit there. Felt good. Haven't been here for almost 2 months, I think. Because even though when I was down here, I kept going to the gym at Rabina and running there rather than here, so I didn't have to have the cold shower in the morning because it was a bit cool. But it feels alright now. It's a little bit cool, but nothing too bad. It's definitely warming up. Like the cold shower yesterday wasn't actually too bad. I forgot about how good the pressure was, because at the hotels I've been at, the shower pressure hasn't been that good. I don't know whether that's just low flow, saving hot water or whatever. But this one on the beach is like boom. So it's like really cool. It'd be nice if it was warm, but yeah, cold's alright. Yeah, so we sort of finished basically the first draft of the GTPA yesterday. But I'm having some issues converting it to a PDF document because some of the photos and stuff I put in, the images, haven't been transferring well when I transfer it to a PDF. which is a bit frustrating. So I might have to play around with them a little bit. So today, actions, tidy it up. So I want to get all my links right. So I've got like the page numbers going to the right things, right appendix, right sort of links, bookmarks. And I want to get my data table all done. Yes, I really want to polish it today. Just play around with it. And then maybe read through, a bit of a spell check, might have to put some more references in. And then yeah, it's due tomorrow. So I feel confident now. It's just it's a 120-page document, GoPro, 22,000 words. So you kind of want to have it all good. Yeah, other than that, back at work, it's pretty cruisy. One of the chicks at work gave us a 6-pack. I don't know where she came from. She's like, oh, I know you drink Southern Comfort. Here you go. Welcome back. I'm like, yeah, someone gives you something. You're like, oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm like, Southern Comfort? I don't know if I've drunken a Southern Comfort. Not at all when I was doing the whiskey. Not before that. Not in the States. Not here on the coast. Maybe if I was a teenager, I want to say maybe 20 years ago, bro, since I've had a Southern Comfort. It's like, oh, I know you drink these. I'm like, maybe I had a conversation with you in my dream. It was very lovely. I appreciate it. So thank you. I kind of don't really feel like drinking, GoPro. I kind of want to uni and train. That's where I'm at the moment. Uni and training. Almost thinking about doing the GTPA again. No, the BVRT again. Too many acronyms, GoPro. So the Brisbane Rail Trail, I'm almost thinking about doing that Thursday or Friday. Just a little 20-odd section. Just as a bit of a head clearer from the GTPA. So we might do that on Thursday. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Should we go Wednesday, finish up the uni, and then have a bit of a run around Ipswich before we get into these last 2 assignments before we do the project. Or maybe I could do it after I do the 2 assignments as a bit of a break for the project. Who knows, GoPro? I know that it's good being a little bit mindful these days. Doing a bit of this, working out, a bit of yoga, a bit of meditation, a bit of uni assignments. Too much of anything is a bad thing, GoPro. So it's good to just do it for a couple of hours, relax. Like in the last 2 days, I've done uni for a good 4 or 5 hours in the morning. But I've sort of stopped and like just read a couple chapters of the book before I go to work. Just had a little bit of a mental break. So I'm back on Infinite Jest GoPro, which is it is the book. If you haven't read Infinite Jest GoPro, read it. I've read it once, it took me a couple of years. And I read in patches, so this time I think if you read it nearly every day, you're more into it. But it's a book where you read it, and you know the author's just showing off, but you know the author's not showing off, he's just that good. It's like, okay, you're really, really clever. It's a fun book to read. Fun as in challenging, fun as in annoying, fun as in, yeah, just fun. I gotta go, bro. That's enough of me down here at lovely Kira. First time in a while. We did the beach yesterday, this today. We'll do weights at Rabina probably tomorrow, jets. And then yeah, maybe Thursday. Maybe not the rail trail. Watch Do like a Burley run maybe. I said, yeah, I might just drive, park around Palm Beach, Burley, run up and around Burley, maybe. Maybe lazy tenner, 15. Yeah, life's not too bad at the moment these days, GoPro. We're on this home stretch. See you, buddy. Hey GoPro. Wednesday, 9th September. About 3 in the oven. Up early, a little way to the gym. Felt alright. Then boom, uni. Just submitted the old GTPA, so that's all done, man. And then just went up to Burley to the running shop. Got some more tailwind. And I have been thinking I'll give myself a little reward for effort, finishing off this GTPA. So we got some new running shoes with stickers still on them, GoPro. Topo Ultrafly 3. Bit loud in colour, but they feel amazing, GoPro. As new shoes all tend to do anyway. But yeah, just chilling now. I'm thinking, oh, I'll go back to the uni. Kind of have to want to hang at the beach and go for a run. It's pretty hot though. The beach is lovely. It's a lovely day, GoPro. You can probably see. Yeah, lovely day. But the beach is closed because some guy got eaten by a shark yesterday. It's pretty terrible. So I might actually just chill. I might go either to Woolies or back to the uni. Take it easy tonight. Get up early. Might do a nice little run in these shoes along the beach tomorrow. But I've got a bunch of uni to do. So we handed in that GTPA today. I mean, what's next, GoPro? A massive uni silence, that's what's next. And no rest for the wicked, GoPro. That is us. These cashews and almonds are delightful. So beautiful, but I thought delightful is a better word, GoPro. It's hot. I'm gonna get the aircon going, GoPro. Go tell me to chill out, read a book, and then we'll add it again tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. Morning, GoPro. So today's Sunday, no, not Sunday, Thursday the 10th September, probably about 6:30. Just did North Kira Point and back. I did in my fastest time. I think it might be the shoes. I don't know. Maybe because it might have been like a psychological thing too. Because I was sort of pumping pretty hard early. Because I felt like I had a lot of sort of responsiveness in the shoes, which is pretty good. But the plan was to go 3 stages. First third early, pick it up, second third, last third, go harder. But I felt like right out from the start, I was like, just going harder. Which might not be the smartest thing, but we did it anyway. But yeah, I think my best time for that was probably around the 40. I'd have to check the archives, but we did in 39 and 11. So I want to say maybe 7 Ks at the most. Maybe 6.5 in 40. So what's that? That's, if it's 7, 6 7s are 42, so that'd be 6-minute Ks. If it was 6, it'd be 7-minute Ks, but I was going quick, so I want to say I was going at least 5.5 pace divided by 40. At the best it'd be 8. We'll say 7 just to be somewhere in the middle section. Oh. But definitely notice it. So these ones are a 5mm drop, similar to the orange fly lights I've got, which I use for like treadmill runs and I was using for the grass. But these ones have got more in them, if that makes sense. So they got that low drop, but they're like pretty good. Because I was googling them yesterday, and they had like a few like different plate technologies with the support in them, which might help a little bit. But yeah, definitely. So that's like the 4th pair, I think. 3rd or 4th. I'm gonna say 4th. Let's work this out. The orange, the Zephyr, trail shoes. Yeah, I want to say 4th pair. So Topo Athletic, if you want, you can hook a brother up. Yeah, but I want to say this thing, this zip foam, had something to do with it. Because like in the sight there, the medial section, it was almost like support on that section, but it wasn't too much. Lightweight, it's like a glove. Catching up on week 8, we're in week 10, so we're planning to be a catch up there. So we did week 8 content, the learning support yesterday. So today we're trying to do week 8 content, dance and gymnastics. And then maybe try and do week 9 content of learning support. And then week 9 content, dance and gymnastics. So I think if we do that, do like catch up week 8, catch up week 9, catch up week 10, and then that way we're content heavy going into 2 assignments. It's a plan anyway. Yeah, so we've got learning support 15-minute thing and dance and gymnastics. We'll do a parkour assessment, so they're both due next weekend. So I can maybe try and do dance and gymnastics ones this weekend and concentrate on the heavier sort of learning support next weekend. But yeah, definitely felt good with that. We'll do map my run, work out the exact time, exact pace. Yeah, definitely that's the quickest I think I've done in maybe 3 months on that course. And it felt quick early. I sort of trailed maybe after I got to Kira back here, so maybe the last K got really sort of cruisy. Oh. But yeah, we're doing alright. I feel weird going past Green now too. There's still a news crew set up. They're filming where that shark guy went. Oh, blood sacrifice GoPro. But that sounds pretty. GoPro! Friday the 11th of September GoPro. Could you imagine that? September the 11th. Well, let's not get into that GoPro. Let's not get into that. But it's about 20 past 6 and we're just leaving Jets after a lovely workout. So I was there on Wednesday around this time and it was like heaps of people and it was annoying. So I actually woke up at 4 and got there at about 4:30. Like went and got coffee, chilled out. Yeah, got there at 4:30, so I was about maybe 4:30 to 5:30-ish, getting a bit more session. And then just had a lovely shower and relaxed then. And then when I left, there was heaps of people there, which is perfect. Because when I got there was one other guy. And he sort of kept to himself and I kept to myself and we just sort of, yeah, rotated along. Lovely gym etiquette there, GoPro, lovely gym etiquette. So now we're going to go to the uni and probably do a good 6-7 hours. So we did caught up on week 8 and week 9 yesterday for 2 subjects, which is a lot of work. And then today we're going to catch up on week 10. Well, this week is week 10. So Friday of week 10 we're going to try and finish off the coursework for 2 subjects. And then I want to try and start the assessment task for dance and gymnastics today. So I kind of want to get that done by tomorrow. So I want to have that one sort of done and then do learning supports because they're both due next weekend. And learning support's a bit more involved than this dance and gymnastics. So dance and gymnastics is basically designing a parkour modern gymnastics assessment task. So getting them to do the movements and then sort of drawing up the task and then writing 500 words on why peer assessment is good in gymnastics. Oh, okay, we can actually watch someone and I can watch them do the thing and then I might be able to learn, blah, 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 blah. And throw in about 20 journal articles, you know. John and Watson 2018 state that da da da. Bill and Ted 2017 concur with John and Watson because they said da da da. However, if Bob and Susie say the da da da, well, that could correlate against Bill and Ted da 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 da. My academic writing GoPro in 2 years has gone from non-existent to quite confident, I think. That makes sense? Without sounding arrogant, obviously, GoPro. But been a good couple of days because I've kind of been continuing this sort of intermittent fasting, but kind of not, but kind of works for me. So I hadn't been doing it at the start of the year because for whatever reason, but now, like after school, kind of got back into it. So I'm sort of having a protein shake just then after the gym, but it's a Tailwind one that's not sort of whey protein, sort of not heavy, just light sort of essentials. And then I've gone the last couple of days till maybe 2-3 o'clock without eating, have a couple of coffees, just black coffee throughout the thing at uni. But yeah, so sort of pushing through till sort of 2-3, and then I'll have like starting to eat, but I only have like maybe a 2 or 3 hour eating window. So I'm almost doing a 20 and 4 or a 21 and 3 intermittent fast with a protein shake in the morning. And I've felt a lot lighter the last couple of days too. So even then at the gym, because yesterday afternoon I had like a really good salad and a couple protein things and like a halo top at night time and some nuts and blueberries. So I didn't really eat anything sort of heavy or shit and just felt really, kind of felt just like light and lean and yeah, kind of good. So I might try and keep that up for the next couple of days, GoPro. So today won't eat till maybe 2 or 3, and then we'll yeah, only have nothing too bad at all. Maybe just like salad. I was almost thinking about maybe doing like a Mexican thing today, like you know, Zambrero, sort of like, you know, soft shell tacos, or even just one of those like power bowls, sort of meat and salad. Almost could do like a lamb. Morning GoPro. Saturday, 12th of September 2020. A bit after 7. Just got the sweat in my eye GoPro. So, just did Kira, Palm Beach and back, Gold Coast 50 circuit. A little bit further than I normally go, because I wanted to go like to the exact sort of turnaround point. So I did that. Extra maybe 50, maybe 500 meters. A couple minutes, so 2:18:03. Pretty spent actually, didn't really have much gas towards the end. I think that's around about par for the times that I usually do. I think the last time I did was about 2:20. Best I've done is like 2 and a bit, 2:08, 2:09. Yeah, kind of happy with that. I think next time I go, I'll sort of go back down to Greenmount and do the loop, because that's going to be part of it. So that's an extra 5Ks. But today was probably the first time we've done that distance in, I want to say 6 weeks. So I've done a few sort of 7s, 5s, a couple 10s up at Coomera, but not not that distance there. So it's good to get back into it. But you definitely notice it. Kind of forget. Kind of genuinely forget how far 20, 25 Ks is compared to 7, 5 and 10. Sort of running, that sort of 5, 10, 7 Ks on a treadmill. You kind of forget, okay, 20, 25, 30. It's sort of a fair distance. Hold on, buddy, we'll have a pee. Yes, I was trying to do that 3 stages, start off slow, build and then build. I kind of did the first 2, and then the last one, I didn't really have much of a kick at all. I think it almost got to that mental point where I haven't had that sort of mental sort of doubt for a while running. Because doing like the 5, 10, 7, you don't really get to that point. But I think I finally got back to that point where I'm like, oh, okay, now it's all mental. And I hadn't had that for a while, so that was, it was almost a reminder of, oh yeah, that's right. When you pump on these distances, you get to that kind of thing in your mind. That's alright, we're still, I think, 80 odd days out from the 50. We actually registered for it yesterday. So it's $188. So 130 odd for the rego for the 50 free singlet. And then it was I think 25 or 30 bucks for that photo thing again, which is kind of cool. A couple photos. And then an extra 10 bucks for that sort of engraved metal time thing, which I did last year, so I think that's kind of cool. So 180 bucks for that. And we had our new shoes this week too, which were feeling great until right at the end where I'm starting to catch my toes a bit. So I'm like, ooh, that could be annoying on a long distance, but it rained, so maybe they're a bit with the rain, I don't know. A whole bunch of things today which were a bit, not perfect, but it's kind of good. That's why you kind of want to do these training runs. But I'm thinking GoPro, Garmin, Rebel's got a sale at the moment with Garmin watches for about half price. So there's one I've been looking at that's usually 600, they go for 300, which is still 300 bucks, but it's, sort of a good specific running thing with like the pace, cadence, distance, heart rate, all that sort of garbage. I think that might be the next step, but it's, it's going to be, another 300 bucks, buddy. So I did pay, I've already spent about 300 bucks this week on almost $400 this week on running gear actually. So I did yeah, shoes, tailwind, got some got a running top and a hat from 2XU because that was on special. Probably spent way too much, but it's kind of rewarding for effort, I think, GoPro. The last little bit I've done. Yeah, pretty happy with these over the distance. Just right towards the end, start getting a bit annoying, but for new shoes, 7K's here. Yeah, definitely not too bad. So if you want to ever do anything GoPro, get yourself some Topo Athletic. Pretty good, I think. But yeah, we'll edit this one up at the end of week, whatever it is. Might buy this fancy Garmin watch today, and then yeah, pump again next week. So really sort of amping up the training now. Okay, buddy.